Alrighty guys. Welcome back to Dan's Fitness Diaries, day 204. We've found ourselves back on the bicycle. We are going to do a 20-minute ride. Just 20 minutes of riding. I'm going to put the timer on. Timer is on, and we're just going to ride for 20 minutes. We're going to do a nice little 5-minute warm-up. We might even do a little bit less, just to get the legs warm, because they are still hurting from those 300 lunges that we did up on the roof a couple of days ago. And then we might put a little bit of a kick and a skip in the step, and really get a sweat on. That's why I've got my towel here, because I do want to get a sweat on. I've also had apologies, the digestion is working already. I've already had a pre-workout and a shred to get me sweating. It's only 34-35 degrees here in beautiful Croatia on the Mediterranean Sea, Adriatic coast. But yeah, we want to get a good sweat on, get the body moving, get the lactic acid fluids moving out of the legs, and we might even go for a walk after this, just for a sunset walk to just add on top of it. But for today's Dan's Fitness Diaries, we are back on the bicycle. So the bike is fun, but the one thing I don't like about the bike is the seat is sore on your ass, and it is it's not comfortable at all, but we can deal with it. The pre-workout is making a rumble and a tumble in the stomach, so that's not the greatest thing. And yeah, we've mixed a few things today without being consistent with our foods and diet and the drinks that we've had today, that the body is not coping really well. But I'm used to that, not being able to take a lot of water myself. I'm not the biggest fan of water, so every time I do have water, I like squeezing in a little bit of lemon to get me going. But we're nearly at the 2.5 minute mark, so we're going to increase the resistance on the RPM bike, because this is just getting a little bit too easy for us, and we can't actually see the distance that we're riding like we have previously at the gym. So we're at 2 minutes 30 here. We're going to increase it, and we're going to work on that push. Hopefully we're staying consistent, and we've got our friends who are staying consistent with their assault bike therapy at the moment, because Junior is wanting to be on the assault bike every single day. We've bought a month's membership, and he usually only goes when I go. I've been up in Split the last couple of days, so it'll be interesting to see if he is using it and he is getting on board. So yeah, resistance has increased. The RPM bike is a good little way that is non-jolty. It's impact free on the old joints, which I think is fantastic. We want to save these joints as much as possible, and I've bought myself a slant board for when I go back to Australia to work on my knee strength and my ankle strength, and not stability, but I'm working on the flexibility. That's the word I think I'm looking for. So yeah, that's the main goal. But yeah, the sweat hasn't kicked in. If we get to about 20 minutes and the sweat hasn't kicked in here, we're going to increase it a little bit more and go for a little bit longer. But I think every sort of 2.5 minutes, once we get to 5, we'll increase the resistance once more. I think that's our warm-up sort of complete. We've got another 15 minutes of work ahead of us. Usually we'd have the music blasting, but for copyright reasons we can't have music, which is a little bit shit, but it is what it is. Repping the Miami University football team. I purchased this on a vintage site, so it's a good little, I guess, training top for me. It wasn't cheap. You know, these vintage stuff, they're coming back into style, and a lot of Americans, they get easy access to it because there's a crap load of stuff made, so they flog it off to Australia and double, nearly triple the price of what they bought it for. So smart people. Here we go, 5 minutes and another half. Okay, now I think we're at a really good resistance to get the body to sweat, to push the thighs around. It's like, whoa. It's just, they're really sore, after I really push myself with the weight that I've got behind me. It is 20 kilos. Mum thinks she knows how heavy it is, but it is 20 kilos worth of lunges. It's not easy, you know. It's not cruisy. Definitely my ass and my quads worked really hard on that those 300 reps, and you know, there's always room for improvement. Next time we can do 500. You know, we can't, but the thing is, like, as you get fitter, you can continuously increase the weight, but it's just like the time period in which you're training. Like, you don't want to overdo it, you know, and push your body to the point where it just carks out. You just want to stay consistent, and you want to stay healthy, and you want to stay as fit as possible. I feel as if I'm at a really good point now that I can do a lot of things consistently, apart from my shoulder at the moment is giving me quite a bit of grief. So I need to go get that checked out. But yeah, other than that, body's feeling good. Need to keep up with the stretching at the moment and the flexibility, because that's one thing that I'm bad at, terrible at, but you know, that's my own fault. I get to look at this fantastic view behind me. Absolutely great stuff. Okay, I've got the sweat going on. I'm going to put the timer maybe here so that I can see it. Is that going to, oh, that's nearly fell down, so we'll keep it here. I wanted to be able to use my towel, but obviously not. So, but if I can go like this, and I can hook the watch up, I might be able to have a look and use. Is it that one? No. It is. Should be hooking there. There we go. Yes. We've got it hooked. Now the sweat's coming on. We've got about 12 minutes of work to go. And we're going to push through. It's a nice little push race. You'll see the sweat coming through. Like I said, if I don't get enough sweat in the 20-minute mark, I'll push it to the 30-minute mark. But I think we'll be getting a good little sweat on for 20 minutes. Got the parents downstairs. Chloe's in the bedroom. Everybody's sort of gone their separate ways, having their own time for the hour. 6 p.m. at night here, and I'm out here pushing the bike. Mum's already done an RPM session. I'm gonna do my one now, and like I said, hopefully go for another walk after this, but we'll see. Got my cousin coming on the Sunday, do some football stuff on Sunday, and yeah, so we'll see what goes on, what's happening. Sweat's kicking in. What's going on here? There's a couple of little seedlings. Is that rocket? Ricola. It's a little bit of rocket. In Croatian it's called ricola. Rucola. Why do you spell it rucola? I thought it was ricola. I've still got a rubbish here. She's got a little Nescafe. So, just the behind the knee on both knees, there's the muscle there on the quad. It's burning. Absolutely burning. But it's okay. We love it. causing me a little bit of problem with the nose and the breathing. Need to go see an ear, nose and throat specialist. So a lot of people don't have access to bikes, which is totally understandable. My mum is an RPM freak. She's got an RPM shoes. She's got an RPM bike here and an RPM bike back in New Zealand. She goes to RPM nearly every single day back in New Zealand, and she is a what's the word? She is a fiend for, she is a absolute RPM rapist, pretty much. She loves it, absolutely loves it. As much as I love Disney, she loves RPM. Okay, droplets coming through, the sweat is coming through. We're still working, we're working really hard, and we've passed the halfway point. So we've got another 10 minutes to go. I think 20 minutes is a good little push. Maybe the last couple of minutes we'll stand up, or I don't know, whatever we feel like it, but it's just good. Like, I'm getting my little fitness fix in after feeling like my thighs were going to explode yesterday and this morning. It's good to just move the lactic acid around and get your body feeling good. Having the right foods is really important too, and making sure you have a lot of water. Mum's ready, got her water there, ready for me to guzzle. That was an absolute effort to get that down. Now here we go, 8 minutes to go, or 8 minutes 20. I can feel an absolute fart bomb is brewing, just so I can crop dust in this hallway for people that are going to walk through. And we're going to get these quads going. What I don't understand is, like, I'm losing feeling at the bottom of my foot. I don't know why. I'm like forcefully pushing, pardon me, in both my feet, but I'm like getting pins and needles in my right leg. I don't know why. What the hell's going on there? Okay. Wipe it all up. Get it going. Baby, baby boy, I'm done. Da da da. Da-da-da. Whew. Oh, got a bit of red light there, meaning that we're running out of battery here fast on the old microphone. So if I run out fast, you know what is up, why it's up, when it's up. 7 minutes to go. Come on guys, you can do it. If you guys are watching this and enjoying the 365-day challenge that I put to myself, please just subscribe to the channel, help a brother out, because you can follow my journey too. Become a part of my my group, become a part of my how would you say it, my fan base. I don't have any fans, to be honest. Got a couple of fans going at the moment, just to move the air around because it's so hot, but other than that, no real fans. I actually did run into a guy who watched me, but that was due to being on Shami's page and doing stuff with him, a little bit of pranks and stuff like that. But I want to try and move away from that, be a little bit of a positive motivator in the fitness space, and do some lifestyle vlogs and travel vlogs, especially on our Dan and Claude's channel. There you have it. Sweat is rearing. We love it. We love feeling sweat. I'm going to push through. We're at the 6 minute mark. Once it gets to the 5 minute mark, we're going to put the resistance up one more and really push it to the end. Get this body going. It's so easy to just sweat on this RPM bike. Like, you really, I think that shred works really, really well that we've got, but a little bit over the taste. Like, it's real gritty, it's real strong. It just tastes like it's you can really taste the shit that's in it. Like it's not a good product. Let's just put it that way. Pump it through, clan, pump it through. Here we go, last 5 minutes. Turn it up and, oh, okay, that's a little bit too much. I think we're just gonna keep it at what it was. Okay, here we go, the bells are moving. I can feel it now. Oh, I nearly cramped up in both my quads because I was pushing too hard. Ooh. Anyway, let's keep the body moving. Why? The soles of my feet, they are so sore. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm not really enjoying the fact that this is moving around and making my neck really, really big. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to stay in it to win it. Like they said. Oh my God. Bowel movements, everything's moving. It's the one thing that's good about sweat is it makes everything in your stomach move. You don't feel as if the body is holding onto stuff. Like I feel as if now, like before when I was playing football, competitively, that I'd have food and the food would just move down my body straight into my rear end. But now it's like it just gets stuck at the top of my stomach. It just sits there for a while unless I do some sort of sweat, some sort of exercise. So I've got to really be careful at what I eat, when I eat, how I eat, times, you know, that you've got to know your body. You've got to know your body. But here we go. We've got 3.5 minutes left and we're going to push through till the end. I really just want to check a little bit of a hot tour out of there. How famous is she getting, by the way? Everybody knows who she is now. All right, the sweat's dripping from the forearms onto the floor. We can't have that. We cannot have that. Oh, move your body, yeah. All right, the final push. 3 minutes to go. It's not a lot. Not a lot. Sometimes you get to those stages where, you know, 3 minutes is a short or a long 3 minutes, and you're sitting there by yourself and you're just like, come on, man, you can do this. Push it through. Get it done. Anybody can do anything. Flip the switch. Change a gear. First to second, second to third. Third straight into 6 if you want to. You know, always keep striving for greatness. Push those boundaries. Challenge yourself. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Make sure that you succeed whilst also being able to fail. Alright, failing is okay. Getting things wrong is okay. Just like Claudia made a caramel slice to that felt. You know, it is what it is. You've just got to learn from those mistakes, and like Rocky said, it's not about how hard you get it, it's about how you get up from getting hit that hard. So, 1.5 minutes to go. We're going to push through for this last bit. Once it hits a minute left, we're going to turn the resistance only a quarter, not full, because I couldn't even push it when I had that full bit. And we're going to grind it through this last 1 minute, 10 minutes. Just imagine, I can hardly feel my toes anymore because I'm pushing so hard. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Do it for Bubba and they're watching. Here we go. Quarter. 1 minute of work. 1 minute of work. We're gonna go to the boat song. Right on the knees. The quads are burning. 45 seconds to go. That's all it is. Ooh, 30 seconds. Come on. Halfway. Push. Push. You're nearly there. You're nearly there, come on, grind it. Grind. Grind. 15 seconds. The last 10. Nobody's watching, you're pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Light work. 20 minutes on the RPM bike. 2.5 minutes of warm up to 5 minutes. And then I don't know what rate we're doing, but as you can see, we've got a good sweat on. I'm grinded it out. Can't feel my toes, which is fantastic. But thank you guys for joining me day. Apologies for my burping. Thank you for joining me day 204 of working out every single day. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's workout, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Heat over and out. Woo, baby.